Okay, number 23. Sketch a graph of the function f of x equals x cubed plus 11x squared minus 12x by finding the zeros. So let's just find the zeros. At this point, we don't really care about the y values at the moment, but if you want to know about that, then go ahead and comment or email me if you want me to make a video of that as well. But as of right now, let's figure out how to factor this and find the zeros. So we have f of x equals x cubed plus 11x squared minus 12x. And in order to factor easily, we don't really, in this case, since we have cubes, we don't have to do division or anything like that, because we notice that there's an x variable located in each term here. So let's factor it out. Let's remove it. Let's take it outside and let's see what we have left over. We have x squared plus 11x minus 12. Okay, now we have a trinomial, a quadratic. So let's see if we can factor it using the diamond method, or if you prefer grouping, you can totally do that as well. So let's find our a, b, and c. A equals 1, b equals 11, c equals negative 12. We know on top is 8 times c, b is in the bottom. So we have negative 12 on top, 11 here. So let's figure out what multiplies to 12. We know it's 4 times 3, 2 times 6, 1 times 12. We need to figure out which one would add up to 11. 4 plus 3 does not equal 11. 2 plus 6 does not equal 11. We know 1 plus 12 is 13, but we know also 1 minus 12, 12 minus 1 is negative 11. So the negative 1, we will have a negative 1 and not positive. So our factors would be 12 and negative 1. So then we write that down here. We're now going to replace our quadratic formula there, quadratic expression, into factors. So x plus 12, x minus 1. But don't forget the x here. Okay, it's still part of our factors. So now to find the zeros, we just have to equal all three factors to 0. So this one, x equals 0, that was easy. Here we get x plus 12 equals 0. That is x equals negative 12. This one, x minus 1 equals 0, x equals positive 1. Okay, so now we have our zeros. Okay, so this is our factor, and that's our zeros here. So let's find, we know we have a big negative number, so I'm just gonna divide my graph by probably 2's. So here I'm going to positive 2, this is x, this is y. We're going to have negative 2, negative 4, negative 6, negative 8, negative 10, and negative 12. Now let's plot our points at x equals 0, x equals 1, x equals negative 12. Wow, that's a huge gap. Alright, but before we can even figure out the graph here, we have to figure out our degree and leading coefficient. Our degree is 3, which means it's odd, meaning it'll be a cubic. But now we have to figure out if it's positive or negative. Since our degree is 3, we know that our LC, leading coefficient is going to be positive since our sign in front of our degree is positive, meaning it'll be increasing. So at the end right here, it should be going upwards. And since it's a cubic, the end from the left side will be decreasing. So now let's just connect all the dots here. It would look like this, and then it will go through 0. Let me make that better. 0 here, and then up here. So this is